All right, guys, this is Emmett the Alpha Builder. I'm here again, guys. And guys, the reason I'm doing this video is because I've been getting a lot of homeowners, well, uh, people who want to become homeowners and they want to build their own houses. And these guys have been, some people have been, they've been sitting on their plans for a couple of years, or they went out and just went and purchased a set of plans, and then they come to me and they want me to quote it, and they're surprised at what the cost of it is, at the cost of construction. A custom house, guys, I'm just gonna tell you this right here, is expensive. It's expensive today, and I'm not trying to run people away. And guys, if you let what I say run you away from building you a custom home, then you probably don't need to be building that thing anyway. But guys, the cost to build, guys, is expensive today. It is what it is. That's just the current state of the economy that we're in, man. And it's changing. It's getting worse for most people. Not all people, but for most people. But guys, I've been getting plans, and the expectation on what they want to pay and what the cost is just unrealistic. And this is why I say, guys, in today's current market of construction, you need to start out with a builder. If you're going to do a custom home, if you got some land, I get it, guys. If you got land and stuff like that, and you want to build on your land, you already got the land purchased, guys, I get it. Start out with a builder. Start out with someone who's reputable, who's a good builder, or who's going to shoot it to you straight. Now, they ain't just trying to get your job and stuff like that, because you got some builders out here, man. They will quote you one thing, and they know that when you get to the end of that job, you're gonna go way over. That happens. But guys, this right here, I mean, I'm getting within the last month, I probably got a couple of sets of plans, and these plans were in. If you, I don't even have to quote them. I'm not even. First thing I do is I look at them. I look at the foundation. That's what I'm looking at, guys. And guys, you got to understand this right here too. If you have a main level garage, guys, I have to treat that like everything else. If I'm just trying to let you know where you're at on that cost, you got to treat that, because you still got to do a foundation for it. You still got to do a roof system for it. You still got to frame it. The only thing you're not doing is probably heating and cooling it, which is a very small amount based on the overall cost that you're going to build on that house. But guys, it's expensive, guys, and I have to look at the whole thing. And what I do before I even start doing a quote, because it takes me time to do a quote, guys. But before I even do a quote, guys, I'd call those people and say, hey, look, this house is probably going to be $1 million. Or you're expected to spend $1 million. And no, man, I'm not expected to spend $1 million. I'm probably around 500,000. Well, you need to change plans. And what hurts me more than anything, and I hate to see this right here, guys, is for someone who has spent $7,000 on a set of plans, or $8,000, or whatever it is on those plans, and and for whatever reason, because of the cost and the expectations, the mindset, it's way out of their range. Now you done spent that money on those plans that you could have been spending on the overall cost of the house. This is what's happening, guys. And I hate it for these guys. So this is why I say the first thing you guys got to do. Now, if you got a set of plans that's 5 years old, you might as well throw them away. Now, I'm just gonna be honest with you. You might as well probably just throw them away. But guys, it's bad, man. I'm getting this stuff. It's happening just about every other day. So the first thing that you guys should do is get with a builder. And I'm not saying that just because you got with that builder that you got to use that builder. Okay, I'm not saying that. Once you start engaging with this builder, now I would find somebody I could trust, and then I would let them kind of guide me in the direction I need to go in. Because if you don't, and you get out here and you spend this money on those plans, and then we look at the cost of it, and you're just way out of range. You just wasted money, you wasted time, you wasting everybody's time, guys. It is expensive. Custom build jobs is expensive. And I'm not talking about if you go to a spec home, like a home that was kind of production built house, like a D.R. Horton or something like that. I'm sure they don't mind me talking about. I'm not saying that they build bad houses, but their houses are a little different. But when you get into a custom home where you picking out everything, you got decorators and stuff like that, that cost gets expensive, man. And not only that, man, the builder has to work a little harder. He has to get out here. He has to orchestrate the whole build job and everything. It is what it is, guys. And there's just a certain cost, just like I was telling this one guy, you know, if you got a $500,000 house, and this is the reason I use 500,000 because that's about the average cost of houses today. But if you got a $500,000 house, you may have $20,000 wiggle room in that house. That's it. That builder can't come in and say, well, hey, you know, this really I quote, it's $500,000, but you know, you could probably do it for $350 or $400,000. That's just not going to happen if they quoted that house right. There should be you may have $20,000 worth of wiggle room in there, and that wiggle room is going to be based on your allowance or your budget things, your decorating items and things like that. That's what it's going to be based on. But when you look at the structure, the foundation, the framing, the dirt work and all that kind of stuff, it is what it's going to be. And there's not going to be that much wiggle room in that. All of that's going to get used up. This is just kind of where we at, guys. And I get it, guys. And guys, I'm going to tell you something, man, especially when I'm dealing with, guys, my people. I have to go to my people again. You know, we like to sit around at the dinner table. Well, let me just say this right here. Guys, if you're going to build a house today, you have to be humming on every level. Your credit got to be on point. Your job, your money, whatever you make, that's got to be on point. I ain't talking about making, if you're building an expensive custom home, guys, you better be at your job for a couple of years. I mean, not just 1 year, you just got the job and now you want to try to use this right here. No, everything has got to be on point, guys. There can't be no tricks and little things. See, they done cut all that stuff out. Either you can afford it or you can't. Just the way it is. And so you can't be sitting here trying to run these little gimmicks and stuff like that. You know, yeah, you got to, like I say, good credit. You got to be making the money. You got to have some money aside. You got to have this right here to build these houses today. They're not cheap. And like I said, guys, and you know, with my people, we like to sit around at the dinner table. And guys, I'm gonna tell you what I hear a lot, especially from uncles and older people. Well, they say, well, you know what you could do, man, because and this is what they'll say, because the white people do it, and this is what they do, and they'll say, well, what they do is they go out here, guys, and they go out here and they have really good credit. And what they do is they go ahead and buy a house, a big, nice house. And they buy this house, man, and what they do is then they live in it for about a year and they file bankruptcy and they keep it all. and so this is what we talk about, guys. And so I don't know where we get this from. You know something? And that was probably true. I'm not saying that that's not true. But guys, this is not about a black or white thing, guys. This is about a bank. This is banking. Once the banks, it might have been true when it first started. But once the bank sniffed that out and figured out that people are running a little system, a little scam on the system, or they got out what they called it, they found a loophole. Once the banking institutions figured out that loophole, they set up legislation and laws to prevent that stuff. They cut all that out. So yeah, some people might have been able to do that at the beginning stage, but I can guarantee you can't do that now. You ain't gonna sit here and you got good credit, and then you go out here and you just use your credit to buy a house, and then all you do, you file bankruptcy, and you keep your house and all that kind of stuff. Nah, man, it don't work like that. Get that out your head. We got it, and guys, here's the name of the game. Here's the thing. You got to boss up. This is boss up season, guys. You got to boss up. If you're going to buy an expensive home or a custom home and you want to do this right here, you have to have everything right. You have to have good credit. You got to be making money. You got to have some money. You got to have your stuff together. And don't just go out here and think that, I just got a set of plans and the builder can make it work. He going to make it work for me. No. And if a builder, and guys, I would reach out, I had a guy, I just told him, I said, look, man, this house is about $1.1 million if you want to build this house. And I said, but don't just listen to me. Go out and call a couple more builders. He said, something, I already done it. He said, and you was right. So guys, if you're going to build today, boss up. If you're going to build custom homes, boss up. You got to get everything right, guys. Houses are just expensive. Everything is expensive now. We get to a point now, man, where you have the haves and the have-nots. It used to be you have the have-nots, the middle class, and then you have the haves. Now the middle class is having to make that decision on which way they want to be. It is what it is, guys. If you want to build houses, if you want to build your own custom home or your forever home, or whatever you have. I mean, even me, guys, and I built my house. It was difficult for me to get that loan closed. Well, I had some VA stuff going on that I talked about in the previous video. But guys, there is no room for any glitches on anything that you're doing. You got to prove your income. Now you got to show, hey, look. And guys, just because the banks make the loan for it, just because the bank look at your credit. And see, credit, guys, let me just tell you something about credit. Credit only says that you pay your bills. It doesn't tell anybody that you can afford something. It just tells us that you have a good habit of paying bills. That's all it tells us. And just because the bank approve you for, I don't know, whatever it is they approve you for, that really don't mean you can afford it. Keep that in mind, guys. You got to get out here. You know whether or not you can afford it or not. It's going to be a decision that you got to make based on what you're doing. So you got to have all that stuff together, man. And guys, like I said, even with me, man, I had to have all that stuff on point, man. I mean, everything. There couldn't be no glitches nowhere. And I built my own house. And I was vetted out. They proved me and prodded me like a cattle prod or something. But guys, it's just expensive today, guys. This is just the day that we're in. This is what we're in now. So you got to decide what side you're going to sit on. Are you going to boss up? Because at the end of the day, this is the way.